What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I just want to do a quick video touching base on something. A while back I did a review on this. This is the new Maxshine M8S version 2. They had the M8S originally a while back. I don't see it on their site anymore. I think they did finally sell out of those, but this is the V2. They upgraded the motor. It's more powerful, fantastic body to it, really easy to grip on, especially if you're working on boats and things like that. Getting under it is fantastic, but just as your everyday polisher, also a great choice. This is an 8mm throw. Now I will be transparent guys, the polisher from them that I always go with is the M15 Pro. I like that one. The 15mm throw is my absolute preferred method or preferred throw size. It just gets you a little bit faster correction. However, if you're working on a car that has a lot of curves, I always keep an 8mm with me as well, because when you get on those curves, 15mm, 21mm on a tight curve, it can tend to kind of want to bog down. Or if you're trying to get into a tighter spot, the fact that the head of the polisher is throwing that far, it's hard to get into the tight spots. With this 8mm throw, it's much more controlled and you can kind of fine tune a little bit more. So I highly recommend this thing. I love it. It is finally in stock. It's in stock, no more pre-orders. It's in stock, you can order it now. If you use my code, I'm JoshV15, you get 15% off of it. But I wanted to bring something to your attention because they do now have it as a bundle with some other products. I took some notes here, guys. So the polisher itself is normally $129.99. If you use my discount code, it comes down to about 110 bucks. If you get the whole bundle where you get the polisher and the accessories that come with it, it is $206.93 bundled together, normal price. If you use my discount code, it brings it down to about 175 bucks. And now, just to be fair, for all those people that did a pre-order, they put this together so that I can explain this to you guys. You can actually order the accessories kit separately, and I'll tell you guys, it's actually a better deal. I was just adding it up. The polisher, if you with the discount code, comes to 110. This kit, if you use my discount code, comes to 55. So we're at 165 instead of the 175. So, but you can order it either way. I'll put all the links down in the description for you guys. But really cool. I just wanted to, the main purpose of this video is to walk through this kit with you guys so you can see what it comes with. Now I went through and labeled all of them with the exact price that's if you were to order everything separately. And so we're just gonna jump into it really quickly. So I'm just gonna pull out all the items and show you guys. So right off the bat, they're giving you 3 different polishing pads. So you get a cutting pad, polishing pad, and a finishing pad. All 5-inch, which fits that polisher perfectly. It also fits the M15 Pro perfectly. It has a 5-inch backing plate on it. So you guys, if you have the M15 and you want a good little polishing kit, this is a great option. So the cutting pad normally retails for $16.99. Polishing pad, $15.99. Finishing pad, $15.99 as well. Then you also get 2 different microfiber towels. These are 16 by 16 inch, 380 GSM, which you know is my favorite size. So fantastic towel. Again, these are 380 GSM, very, very nice, edgeless, fantastic choice for when you're polishing paint, you're working your panel, you're getting all that correction in, you're making it look as good as possible. You take this, you lightly go over it, and it removes all of the stuff in it, and it does a fantastic job. Now, I will just notice, at least on this one, they do have a tag on it, but it's just stuck on, so better than actually having to rip through it. But just be careful because you may leave a little bit of residue on there, and you don't want that spreading onto the panel. So just make sure you're careful when you remove it. I wish they hadn't put anything on there personally, but if you're gonna put a tag, that was probably the best way to do it. Again, this is a dual pile towel, so one side has a nice longer pile to it, the other side is much shorter, and you can use it both ways. They also gave you the blue one, which is the same exact construction, 16 by 16, edgeless, 380 GSM, and again, it has that tag on it, which is just a sticker, 100% microfiber, 80/20 polyester. Actually, that's all it is. It's just showing the contents of the towel. So I pulled that off, and this one left a slight bit of stickiness, but not bad. But still, you know, not ideal. But with that said, guys, the towel itself is fantastic. I really, really like these. These are great, especially, I'll use these when I'm doing like full-blown corrections. Typically I use an 80/20 300 GSM towel. That's like my go-to 99% of the time. But if I'm doing full-blown corrections and actually trying to polish out the paint as precise as I can. I like to use a little bit thicker, a little more plush towel. So these are fantastic for that. And lastly, oh, and sorry, each of those towels is $3.99. Lastly, they give you their all-in-one polish. Now, full transparency, guys, I love this stuff. It's fantastic. You've heard me talk about 3D products, 3D speed, and how much I like that product because it's got polishing agents, it has a glaze which helps kind of fill in some of the smaller defects, and it has protection in it. So it really gives you a ton of bang for your buck and making your paint look fantastic, easier than some other ways, and you can do it in one step. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just take this stuff and I'll just apply it with the polishing pad, and that combo does a phenomenal job. 99% of the time, guys, if you're not going for absolute complete perfection, you just want an enhancement that's gonna make it look way better, this stuff on a polishing pad, very, very good. So this stuff reacts very, very, very similar to 3D speed. It's very easy to work with. The work time's really good, and the wipe off once you actually polish it comes off really nicely. Fantastic product. This thing retails for the 16 ounce, $19.99. So this whole kit, if you were to buy it separately, is like $76. So they already, as a bundle, discounted it down 15%, so it's like 65 bucks. But on top of that, you can use my code and get another 15% off that $65, and it brings it down to like 55 bucks. So fantastic price there, guys. Couldn't recommend it more. Like I said, whether you're getting this and you want a nice little starter pack to go along with it, or if you just want to add some pads, microfiber towels, and a really good polish that I absolutely love with protection in it, at a good price, then that's a good way to go too. Now, in the past, guys, I have talked about using other polishing pads, and I highly recommend those as well. They're fantastic also. But I will say, guys, these Maxshine pads, I have nothing negative to say about them. They work fantastic. Well, I guess I can nitpick. If I'm gonna nitpick, these are their, what do they call them? High pro. Yeah, so it's just a high profile pad. And the thing that I really like about them is it's a 5-inch backing plate, right? It fits on the 5-inch, and then it extends out to about a 6-inch. I like that, just gives you more surface area, especially on the 8mm, you're not losing anything, especially with the 1,000-watt motor that's in that thing. However, you do want to be slightly careful with the higher profile. If you're not being careful and you catch an edge, it can roll. It's like wearing a shoe that has a thicker sole than you're used to, and sometimes you'll roll your ankle. Same idea, it's just a little bit thicker. However, that is being very nitpicky, because this is also fantastic because when you use your product, you're getting a nice cushion, a nice buffer to it. It holds a lot of product. Really, really fantastic pads. I love these things. They work really, really well. So with that said, guys, that is pretty much it. Just a quick video for you today. I know I don't normally post today, but I wanted to get this out so you guys could at least know about this kit, because I think it's a good value. And the Maxshine M8S V2, I really, really enjoy this thing. I think it's a great machine. Does a really good job. I covered this in the past as well. The only thing that I'm not super, super happy with on this is that the dial is on the bottom down here. But again, guys, if you've seen my other reviews, I reviewed other polishers and all that kind of stuff. And even though it's in a spot down there, and I'm not used to that, because like on an M15 Pro, it's right on the back here, right easy for you to, as you're holding it, you can just easily change between your speeds. But it's one of those things you get used to so easily, so not a huge problem. Just, again, something that I've noted for my personal experience. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video, make sure you're subscribed, turn on that notification bell, and we will see you on the next one.